Okay.
Can we put a mic on you?
Sure. Sure. Okay. All right. Announce that, and then Steve. Oh, thank you.
One more coming your way.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Well, we should have gotten a podium. I thought I was just accepting a check from a generous member of the community.
It'll pick up his audio too.
Okay, it'll pick up his audio too. Okay, super. Thank you.
We're going to have to put that one in whichever pocket you decide.
All right, okay.
You're just fully wired now.
It's incredible. All right, I'll try to button my jacket so I look nice to accept this. Are we all set? Are we good? And you can maybe hear me? Okay. Hey, good morning. I want to thank Steve Smith, being one of many generous folks who are helping Nashville recover from the tornado. Today, it's great. Yet another large contribution, $100,000, coming to the Community Foundation, which is putting that back out to nonprofits, directly helping people affected with the tornado. Now, we're standing in front of one of Metro's facilities, a firehouse that's going to clearly need a lot of help too. But we need to get help out to people, and this is what Steve's contribution is going to make possible. Now we're moving up, and every day there's a larger number of dollars coming in from our very, very, very generous and inspiring community. And I think we've moved now beyond maybe $7 million of direct help to the Community Foundation. I have another number I want to share today, which I find very inspiring. We're down to only 385 NES customers without power. That's incredible. That's a lot of work. That's down from 50,000. I'm sure the last 385 will be very hard, but that shows a lot of progress in recovering from the tornado. But I'm grateful to the downtown business community for working with our whole community to help us recover from the tornado. I think we're moving from the emergency phase now into the recovery phase and then on to the rebuilding phase. Thank you, Steve. Do you have some words for us?
I think you said it all, Mayor, and I just want to say that the Put Wade Nashville came together, and everybody's been out donating their time every weekend. This is what inspired us to do this. Unfortunately, I don't have time to get out and do that, so I could come with another way with some financial funds to help you guys move forward.
Well, we're grateful for the money, and we're going to put it to good use. And particularly programs such as rent relief for people who are displaced is going to be a high priority, I know, for the Community Foundation going forward. So the folks suffering from the tornado, our efforts are not going to stop. We're not going to stop. I know we have another challenge before Nashville right now, but we've got to make sure that our tornado folks are safe, housed, shelter, medical attention, everything that they need to go forward. Any questions?
Mayor, I guess what would be the easiest way for people to, I guess, get in contact to get this money? I was out on the store today and I had a family come by. They had 3 kids. He said, I can't find a big place. I can find a smaller place, but I need a bigger place.
Well, the Community Foundation in Middle Tennessee is going up with a website for applications. But in the meantime, be in touch with anybody, your first responders, Nashville.gov 311, Hub Nashville. All these will be ways of getting requests in for help. Your local council people are being an excellent resource on the front line. Your pastors, reach out to everybody. We're all part of the answer. And case by case, I'm glad, would love for you to give me the information of these folks right now, and then to partner them with not the Community Foundation, but all of the nonprofits that they're helping to support. So right now, I think there are over maybe 30 groups that the Community Foundation is supporting, and then the money and the financial assistance would come from them directly, from those nonprofits that are out in the community right now working. Okay?
It's going to be proof of need that needs to be shown, because a lot of these people have lost, personal documents and stuff like that. So what happens in that case?
Well, one of the few advantages of the tornado, by the way, is that it's very knowable. The Codes already has a list. Red Cross already has a list of every property that has been damaged. And so it's going to be easy to trace back we're looking for the people who have property. They've been out of their houses, but we're looking to find those people to help them because they are. If we can connect you back to that address, and we know the suffering that you're going through. All right. Well, thank you all very much. Any other questions? I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate the generosity. This is this modern thing, right? The generosity of everybody contributing, and then the Community Foundation really being on it to get that money out to the needs that are affected by the tornado. And I've never been so inspired as to be a Nashvilleian this week. It's incredible, our community response. You hate to have to say it once again, the response once again, but it is true, and it's just the greatest city to be in America by far, and people are showing that every day. And here's 100,000 more reasons why we're grateful today, and we're going to move this on to helping the people in need out in the community.
Yeah, can we get a physical
okay.
presentation?
And again, it's been very generous. The NFL, Taylor Swift, those are some of the larger contributions. This is a large contribution from many corporations and civic-minded citizens as Nashville comes together to help those in need. So great. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Thank you all for being here. And again, you see our beautiful firehouse behind us, wrapped, which is such a symbol for East Nashville that I personally feel. I know we haven't done a structural evaluation, but we're trying to have the same city on the other side of this as we did before, and part of that is having this symbol of East Nashville continue. I think it's our oldest firehouse.
Yeah, it's one of, again, historical fire station. We're already in the talkings with General Services and the Historical Commission to start making plans for rebuilding. We're going to definitely bring it back, and we're excited about that. So thanks for all the outpouring.
And one other interesting thing I'll share with you, in terms of recovery response going forward, Metro has an excellent insurance policy for tornadoes. Isn't that interesting? With a huge premium. After the flood, we've had a lot of financial problems and management questions, but in fact, we had an excellent tornado insurance policy. It will not cover everything. It will not cover everything. Right-of-way, traffic lights, things like that are not covered. We clearly will be out of pocket. But it was a $2.7 million premium insurance policy on tornadoes that is capped at a very large number, like $1 billion worth of coverage. That doesn't mean that we'll get it. But in terms, most insurance experts feel that in the case of having good insurance for a city for a tornado, Metro in fact did. This will help us respond to this challenge and to other challenges. That doesn't mean that in the end it's not going to cost tens of millions of dollars for Metro itself out of its pocket, but it could have been much worse due to this insurance policy from that standpoint. So I in no way want to say we don't need all the money, because the Metro insurance policy would not go to help people. And Steve's contribution is going to help people who are displaced. But we do hope to file a claim for this fire station back here for tornado insurance money from our carrier.
Will everybody be monitoring closely with the potential for more severe weather coming?
Yes. The Emergency Command Center is back in business tonight with the threat. What's the right word?
Well,
the danger
we're
tonight.
Always monitoring, no matter if it's in this time of season or not. But so tonight we're already on board. We already put out the warnings, and as always, no matter what activities goes on in the city, we're always watching and prepared. So we'll be ready tonight. Again, we understand with the potential storms coming in, just from the PTSD, with people awareness and they're a little trigger happy, we'll be there, and we'll have teams out monitoring. So we're ready and always on watch.
We're ready. Thank you. Thank you all. Let me. Oh, here we are. You all are nice.
None of
It's always
those are mine.
it's
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Here we
You all
go.
are nice to do this.
Thank
Mine.
you.
All right, I'll see you all back at every large check. Okay.
All right,
You got
sounds
it.
good. We'll be here.
Thank you.
And